was Splash and the Soldier the Game Spitter. But the space Kodak in right now, the situation Kodak in right now, he trying to piece up. He's trying to dead and clear up a lot of situations, unnecessary situations that don't need to be taking place right now because of the outcome. If something go left, what can happen to him, how much time he can face. And it could be, he might be really changing. He might really feel that way. He might, sometimes as humans, we could be gangster, especially, I'm speaking for Kodak. You can be gangster, you can thug it, you can sniper it out. But the next day, he don't feel that way no more. He tired of, he don't want to, he wake up and realize, what we doing? I really was rocking with bro. I really liked it, bro. And he want to make things right. And he feel like he can make things right because ain't no money been stole. Ain't no blood been shed. Ain't no baby mamas from either side been hit. So he feel like, if I step up and put my pride to the side and be like, I want to see what the issue is, what the real problem is. If I can fix it, if I gotta, I ain't gonna say I come and apologize. Or I ain't gonna say that. Maybe he will. Maybe he might take it there. But I'm willing to, set my faults on my end and make it right. If you're willing to do that, gangster. And it's up to NBA Youngboy if he respect that and, shake it up, piece it up. Now, with Youngboy's side, Youngboy can feel, because this can be a little tough one. Now, with Youngboy being in the situation he in, Kodak, you're not going to get the proper response or how he really feel about you in the situation because he behind the walls. So he might respond to you a little bit in that letter, or it could have been about you a little bit, or, he ain't going to really give you the proper energy that he really want to. But you got to look at it from his shoes. If you don't agree to it, Kodak, you got to look at it from his shoes. He can think that it ain't organic. He can think just because you're in this situation, his boys take you to war if y'all bump into each other, and which they can send you back, violate your probation, and send you doing 10 years. And it can go down. It's possible. If both of y'all crews run into each other. So he know with you facing that, of course, around this time, you'll want to piece it up just to end that. So you end it with Pooh Shiesty, you end it with Youngboy. Now, the only thing you really got to worry about is Florida, which you can dodge them. All you got to do is not come around them. But if you, with these big rappers, they got all this money, they can afford hitters everywhere. They can give you a problem anywhere because they go hard just like you. Even if you think you harder than them, of course you can think you more thorough than them. But that same kind of war, that same kind of static, they can bring it your way. So you don't really want to bump into them problems. So you dead it with them. That's how Youngboy can be thinking. You got to understand, Kodak, he might not got the respect for you like he once had back in the day, back in the gap, 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, because you try to put a snitching jacket on his title. And he probably lost all respect for you. He probably don't even want to, he'll never piece it up with you. He can pull his truth back, like we see him, it ain't nothing. But as far as being cool, or he might not rock with you no more on that. Because what you said, you try to put a jacket on him, and the world heard it and seen it. He might not want to forget that. He might feel like if he piece it up with you, ain't no telling how you'll act once these 18 months get over with. And he can feel like a sucker. He can get the bad end of the stick as far as accepting your apology and piecing it up and y'all being all cool buddy again, or doing songs together again. And he'd rather just keep his distance and you stay over there. He could think like that. He got a different kind of mindset. Y'all kind of like each other, a little bit of difference, but he can get more ignorant in the way of thinking. And and he younger than you too, so he can hold a grudge a little bit more. Cause you it ain't like he did it to you, you did it to him. So he can feel some type of way about that. And be like, nah. Because when you get mad, when you get disrespectful, you start putting names and putting jackets on me, and I can't. You gotta understand, people believe it's coming from you. Now I can see it from somebody else, but it's coming from you. And we got the same kind of fans, and we respect it in the rap game the same kind of way, and it's coming from you, people run with that. Now, you could have said anything else, but you said that. Youngboy might not. I'm telling you, he might not accept that. He could. Now, if he would, he could play you. He could do a business move. He can do a move for in his situation that he in. He could piece it up with you and really not really be cool with you. He can just piece it up with you for his case sake. Like his lawyer might say, it might be a good look for you to dead that with Kodak, and that way when we get in front of the judge and you say you try to get a bond or just to make it look good, just to put a little more toppings on the salad, we could say, yeah, even in this situation, in the process of this situation, he deaded a long time beef with rival rapper Kodak Black. They cool now. They piece it up. Then, you know, you say what you got to say. You know, you speak through the cell, and he say what he got to say while he on the streets, and y'all dead it. He can use that for you in court, which they can make you look good. It can help you. And when you get out, it could be a whole different story. You keep your distance. That could be the case. Or as time passed and you see, because, you know, anything could change. You could feel like that. They could be the plan, but then when you're going through your situation, Kodak actually helping you. He actually sending money on your books. He giving your mama money, even though she don't need it. Not even a little bit. Like, you know, you'll take care of everything. But, you know, he just helping. Doing what he can do. Doing songs with your artists. You know, and now you can start to feel like, okay, so things could change if you was to take that route. But that'd be the only way I see it, unless he really, you know, like, all right, you said what you said, I said what I said, it's all love. I'm willing to give it another shot. You know, it's on Youngboy. But this ain't the Pooh Shiesty situation. In the Pooh Shiesty situation, that was different. You didn't put no name, no jacket on Pooh. It was just a disagreement. So that's easy to, you know, squash. That wasn't really nothing. That one, yeah, he really got upset about that when you said that. When you said he cooperated and all that stuff. He care about stuff like that because the lifestyle he in the streets. He's a gangster rapper. So yeah, it coming from you, you really hurt him. That's why he got emotional like that. Went live that time and he took shots at Floyd Mayweather and this. Yeah, you hurt him. That's why he did that. Yeah, because he couldn't believe that you. Of course, somebody else could say it, but you, I'm telling you, man, he ain't forgot about that. Kodak, he ain't forgot about that. So, understand. This is what you do, Kodak, though. If he decline, you stand your ground. You know, still be with the peace. Because ain't no blood been shed. Ain't no bullets been sent. So, you still be like, yeah, I'm still ready to reach my hand out. Or we can just keep our distance, but don't say nothing slick. Don't make no new song. Nah, just relax. Keep pushing the positivity. Like, yeah, keep showing the youth that you can dead situations. You can have disagreements. You can try to dead situations. You can try to be the bigger man. Put the pride to the side. And yeah, and be like, nah, I was wrong. All that dough. Even if the other side be like, nah, I'm cool. You stay over there. That look good on your half too. That look good on you. Understand that, man. You gotta understand, Kodak, when you made him go on that rant, not only he had to respond to you, but you made him diss, or it led to him dissing Floyd. So if who's to say if you never would have said that, he probably wouldn't even have to say that about Floyd, because he ain't never said nothing else after that live. I don't remember. If he did, y'all drop the comments. But you made him speak on that situation, all stemming from what you said. Situations like that, people don't forget. Maybe he'll forgive. That's if he might still got some righteous of, you know, forgiveness in his heart towards you. You ain't his mama. You ain't none of the 4K Trey. You ain't none of that dust. So why he gotta forgive you? Why he gotta squash it with you? He don't need you. You wouldn't help none of with his views. How can you help him with his views when he number one? He only can go down. When you number one, you only can go down. So it ain't like he needs you for nothing. he wasn't really getting a whole bunch of money or getting no money with you. So you got to look at it like that. And like I said, he also could feel it ain't organic. He can feel like you're doing it because you got a 10-year suspended sentence over your head. You got 18 months of probation over your head. So it ain't organic, he could feel. I smell processed food. This processed meat. This ain't organic meat. This ain't organic meat from the farms. This ain't that real vegan food. This processed, this that, but they selling in Wendy's. This is what they selling in Taco Bell. That processed meat. I don't feel like it's organic. Understand that, man. But that's my take on this Kodak Youngboy situation. You know, y'all drop the comments, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the notification bell. Tell me how y'all feel about that, man. You think Youngboy gonna rock out with Kodak and take his offer, being in they both situations, one just on the street, one not? Would he do it for business or for the fans, really? Or would he, Youngboy, stand his ground and be like, nah, maybe, yeah, I might not say nothing or nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing gonna happen, but nah, keep your distance. I can do without you. I don't need your energy. I don't need your vibe around. I seen your character. So I'm cool on that, man. 48 laws of power in effect. All penitentiary rules in effect. Youngboy can feel like that. That man, gone.